Hello everyone, my name is Chihkai Lin from National Taiwan University of Science and Technology, and today my topic is an AI-assisted approach to teaching English pronunciations, a preliminary view on the existence of ASR. This is the outline of my research: introduction, traditional approach versus AI approach, methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. Introduction. Language instruction, particularly in the domain of pronunciation, has traditionally been dependent on human instructors' subjective evaluations. This subjective nature, while valuable for nuanced feedback, presents several challenges in educational settings. Instructors face time constraints when evaluating large numbers of students and the difficulties in providing detailed, objective feedback on specific pronunciation errors. The emergence of artificial intelligence (AI) technologies, especially automatic speech recognition (ASR) systems, offers promising solutions to the challenges. ASR technologies have advanced significantly in recent years, demonstrating improved accuracy in recognizing and transcribing speech across various accents and languages. This paper aims to investigate the effectiveness and feasibility of an AI-assisted approach to grading English pronunciation. By combining two technologies, speech notes and online speech-to-text software with Copilot and AI Assistant, we explore how these technologies can be utilized to enhance grading efficiency and provide more objective assessments for learners' pronunciation performance. Additionally, we seek to understand the relationship between AI-generated and human-generated pronunciation assessments by comparing the grades assigned through both methods. The findings of this study contributed to the growing body of research on technology-enhanced language learning and assessment, offering insights into how AI tools can complement traditional teaching methods in pronunciation instruction. So let's look at the traditional approach versus AI approach. Pronunciation assessment in second language acquisition has historically been conducted through human auditory evaluation. For example, it has been discussed in Doran and Monroe in 2015. Instructors typically listen to the students' speech samples and evaluate them based on factors such as accuracy, including consonants and vowels, and fluency, for example, intonation. While this traditional approach benefits from human evaluators' sensitivity to the nuanced aspects of pronunciation, it is inherently subjective and prone to inconsistencies. The limitations of traditional pronunciation assessment methods, for example, discussed in Baker and Isaacs. In Baker 2014, noticed that human evaluations often suffer from reader bias, fatigue effects, and inconsistency across different evaluation sessions. In Isaacs 2018, found that instructors frequently struggle to provide specific, actionable feedback on pronunciation errors due to time constraints and the complexity of articulating precise phonetic issues. On the other hand, the automatic speech recognition ASR technology has evolved significantly over the past decade, transitioning from the specialized educational tools to mainstream applications capable of accurately transcribing diverse speech patterns. The integration of AI tools in pronunciation assessment represents a relatively new era of research. Despite these advances, Research on combining ASR with other AI tools such as large language models or AI assistants like a copilot remains limited. This study aims to address this gap by exploring how combination of ASR technology, speech notes, and an AI assistant, copilot, can enhance pronunciation assessment in language education. So here is my methodology. Participants. The study involved 20 Taiwanese college students enrolled in an English pronunciation in spring 2024 course at a technological university in northern Taiwan. The participants' ages ranged from 19 to 25 years old. Participants were tasked with recording a weather broadcast using their mobile phones in May 2024. Materials. A 200-word weather broadcast script was used specifically for this study. Technology tools. There are two technology tools. The first one is speech notes. It is an AI speech to text software that utilizes Google's speech recognition technology. Also, Copilot is used, and it is an AI assistant developed by Microsoft, capable of processing text prompts and generating responses based on learned patterns. Procedure. Participant training. Participants received a 30-minute training session on proper recording techniques to ensure optimal audio quality. Recording phase. Each participant recorded their reading of the weather broadcast script using their mobile phones in a quiet environment. ASR processing. The audio recordings were processed through speech notes to generate texts, transcriptions of each participant's speech. AI grading. The original script and the ASR generated transcriptions by speech notes were inputted into Copilot with the two following prompts. Number one, compare original script with this transcription and assign a grade from 0 to 100 based on the pronunciation accuracy. Two, consider word recognition, phoneme accuracy, and influence in your assessments. Copilot then will generate a numerical grade and a brief feedback for each recording. And also there is a human grading. An experienced ESL instructor evaluated the same audio recordings using a standardized rubric assessing. Number one, intelligibility, 40%. Accuracy of segmented features, 30%. Prosodic features, 30%. The average of human grading was used for comparison with the AI-generated grades. So here is the results. The data analysis involved the following steps. Number one, descriptive statistics. Calculation of means and standard deviations for both AI-generated and human-generated grades. Two, inferential statistics. A paired t-test was conducted to determine if there was a statistically significant difference between the AI-generated and human-generated grades. And three, qualitative analysis. The feedback provided by Copilot and the human evaluators was analyzed to identify patterns in the assessment approach and to understand the factors contributing to any discrepancies in the grading. So here is the descriptive statistics. The analysis of grades assigned by both AI and human evaluators revealed notable differences in their assessment approaches. Table 1 presents the descriptive statistics for both grading methods. So let's look at the table. So if we look at the AI grades, the mean is approximately 79. But for human grades, it's a little bit higher. It's about 86. And for AI grades, the standard deviation is about 3.3. But for human grades, it's about 4.3. So if we look at the minimal AI grades, it's 72, but for human grades, it's 78.5. But for the highest grade for AI, it's 85. For the highest human grades, it's about 95. Number two. So if we look at this one, we see, as shown in the table, the mean grades assigned by AI was lower than the mean grade assigned by human evaluators. So one is 79.45 and the other one is 86.3. Additionally, the human grades showed a greater variability as indicated by the higher standard deviation, 4.31 compared to 3.32 for AI grades. Inferential statistics. A paired t-test was conducted to determine if the difference between AI-generated and human-generated grades was statistically significant. The results of this analysis were presented in Table 2. So if we look at the paired t-test results, we know the t-value is about 6.2 and the p-value is less than 0.0001, which means there is a significant difference between the human and AI grades. The paired t-test revealed a statistically significant difference between AI-generated and human-generated grades. This finding indicates that the discrepancy between the two grading methods is unlikely to be due to chance, suggesting systematic difference in how AI and human evaluators assess pronunciation performance. And if we look at the qualitative analysis from the AI and human grader, analysis of the feedback provided by both AI and human evaluator revealed several patterns that help explain the discrepancies in grading. So there are three aspects: error focus, contextual understanding, prosodic features. Number one, error focus. AI tended to emphasize word recognition errors and specific phoneme substitutions, particularly for sounds not present in Mandarin Chinese. In contrast, human evaluators placed a greater emphasis on overall intelligibility and communicative effectiveness, sometimes overlooking minor phonetic errors that did not impede comprehension. For contextual understanding, human evaluators demonstrated greater contextual understanding, often interpreting mispronounced words correctly based on the context of the weather broadcast. AI, relying on ASR technology, lacked this contextual inference capability, resulting in more stringent grading of pronunciation errors. And also for the prosodic features. Human evaluators considered the prosodic features such as intonation, rhythm, and stress patterns in their assessments. AI, primarily based on ASR or transcription accuracy, had a limited capability to assess these suprasegmental aspects of pronunciation. So here is the discussion and conclusion. The findings of this study revealed a significant difference between AI assistant and human conducted pronunciation assessments. The consistently lower grades assigned by AI suggests that automatic assessment methods may apply more stringent criteria when evaluating pronunciation performance. So, this discrepancy can be distributed to several factors identified in qualitative analysis, particularly The AI's limited ability to interpret the contextual cues and evaluate prosodic features. This is the statistically significant difference between AI and human grades. The mean difference is of 6.85 points highlights the need for careful consideration when implementing AI tools in educational assessments. So here's the implications for pronunciation instruction. Number one, efficiency enhancement. AI-assisted grading can significantly reduce the time required for pronunciation assessments, allowing instructors to have more time to direct instruction and individualize the feedback. Objective measurements. AI provides a consistent and objective measurement of certain aspects of pronunciation, particularly at the segmental level, which can serve as a valuable baseline for assessments. Immediate feedback. The combination of ASR and AI tools enables immediate feedback on pronunciation performance, facilitating self-directed learning and practice outside the classroom. Data-driven instruction. The detailed analysis provided by AI tools can help instructors identify patterns of pronunciation errors across the students, informing targeted instructional interventions. But there are some limitations and there are some topics for future research. This study has several limitations that should be addressed in future research. Number one, sample size. The relatively small sample size, 20 students in this study, limits the general reliability of the findings. Future studies should include larger and more diverse sample of language learners. 2. Technological constraints. The accuracy of ASR technology varies across different accents and speech patterns, potentially affecting the reliability of AI-assisted assessments for learners with a strong L1 influence. And also there is another one like a task specificity. This study focused on specific task, whether broadcast reading. While it may not represent a full range of pronunciation challenges in spontaneous speech, future research should explore AI-assisted assessments across various speech tasks and contexts. And last one is AI tool selection. This study utilized specific tools, that's a speech notes and a copilot. And the results may vary with different ASR system and AI assistants. So in the future, we can include more uh, specific tools for better results. So here is the references of this study, and thank you very much.